Welcome to the University of West Georgia Association of Retired Faculty and Staff Annual Reunion. My name is Catherine Grams and I am the President of the Association's Coordinating Council. As you are aware, we are meeting virtually today because COVID-19 has changed the way we do things here at the university, and we determined that it was not safe for us to meet for lunch and conversation as we have in previous years. I miss being together with you, my UWG friends and colleagues. This event means a great deal to me, the Retiree Council, and the university, and we look forward to it all year. Because we cannot be together, we have recorded this year's reunion and posted it on the university's website to make it more accessible to you and your families. Hopefully, we'll be able to meet face-to-face again soon. It has been an unusual but good year for the UWG Retiree Organization. This year's Coordinating Council is composed of 12 of your fellow retirees: Bonnie Barr, Mitch Clifton, Meg Cooper, Jimmy Drew, Bruce Lyon, Tom Mackle, Bob Powell, Frank Pritchard, Sally Roberts, Karen Smith, and Francie Taylor. And in spite of COVID, we continue to be active this year, meeting face-to-face and online several times. We submitted the 2018-19 annual report for the university, and it is posted on the UWG Association of Retired Faculty and Staff website. We published January and June issues of the Rejuvenator, which are also posted on the website. We distributed the brochure and Steps to Retirement that help people prepare for retirement at the annual benefits fair last fall. Council members also attended several statewide meetings to represent UWG. We attended the fall meeting of the University System of Georgia Retiree Council at Middle Georgia State University, where we met with administrators and retirees from across the system. We attended a meeting of the Georgia Higher Education Retiree Organization, Georgia Hero. This group includes retirees from both public and private institutions, and UWG hosted the event at the Noonan Center. Attendees were very impressed with our beautiful facilities and appreciated the hospitality of the Noonan Center staff. We also met with our new president, Dr. Brendan Kelly, and Dr. Meredith Brunin, our new vice president of advancement and chief executive officer of UWG Foundations. I am pleased to announce that you will now hear from President Kelly as he brings greetings to you. You will also hear from Allison Bretsch, Interim Executive Director of Alumni Relations and Annual Giving, who will introduce you to Alan Ledbetter, the recipient of the 2020 UWG Retiree Legacy Scholarship.
Greetings. My name is Dr. Brendan Kelly, and I have the privilege of serving as president of the University of West Georgia. I'm joining you today virtually to celebrate the accomplishments of our recently retired faculty and staff, as well as to show my appreciation for those of you who have retired previously and who remain committed to and engaged with your former workplace. For those of you who have completed your service within the last year, thank you. Thank you for your dedication to the University of West Georgia. Your diligence, ingenuity, and hard work have helped to lay the foundation for what UWG is today and what it will become. It's not an exaggeration to say that your contributions to the institution made a difference in the lives of countless students, no matter which division you served in. We invite you to stay engaged with the University of West Georgia. Come back to campus and grab lunch with a former colleague, or come and support our athletes as they attempt to win one for the Wolves. The Association of Retired Faculty and Staff is a great way to keep in touch and to stay up to date with university happenings through the webpage, listserv, and the Rejuvenator newsletter. And if you're interested in making a lasting impact on the university, the UWG Retiree Legacy Scholarship is an incredible way to give back to support future students and our retiree families. Visit giving.westga.edu for more information. While I'm not able to be there in person with you today, I am grateful for the opportunity to express my gratitude for your years of service to this institution. Your stories are forever woven into the fabric of this university. And when I consider the number of hours and the amount and scope of mind power that you poured into the operations of the University of West Georgia, I am humbled and honored to lead this university into its next chapter. Thank you, and be well.
Hi, I'm Allison Bretsch, Interim Executive Director of Alumni Relations. And on behalf of the Alumni Relations team, I would like to welcome you to the ARFS annual reunion. We are so appreciative of the many ways that our ARFS give back to the University of West Georgia. You are part of our family, and we are so grateful for you. We're excited that you're joining us virtually here today. We hope that your families are safe and well, and we can't wait to get together in person, hopefully soon. Again, thank you for joining us today, and welcome to the annual reunion. And now we will hear a message of gratitude from our scholarship recipient, Alan Ledbetter.
Hi everyone, my name is Alan Ledbetter and this is my wife Meredith.
Hi.
And I am so happy to receive the Retiree Legacy Scholarship this year for 2020 and 2021. West Georgia has been such a big part of my life over the years, and I actually went to pre-K at West Georgia and started at West Georgia for my undergrad in 2013. My mother graduated from there with her master's, and she worked there for such a long time. My wife works there currently. My sister-in-law also works there, and I'm finally working on my master's. It's a web MBA, and I should be graduating in April of 2021. Meredith, you got anything to say?
Yeah, we just thank y'all so much for all of your gifts. They're so important, and we were so lucky to find out that we were the recipients, or Alan was. And it's just been a very big help, and all of your gifts are so important to other students, and we are excited to also be able to be a part of that process. We have in the past, and we will continue in the future. And it was so nice to know that Alan was the recipient of this, since I was able to work with this group whenever I worked with the alumni group back a couple years ago. So y'all are so special to us, and we thank you so much for your gifts, and we hope that you continue on giving so you can support students just like Alan. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
This year, UWG is honoring 33 new retirees, and we have prepared a slideshow presentation recognizing each of them. Members of the Retiree Council are also preparing the 2019-2020 tribute booklet, which will include retiree pictures and tribute statements. We are hoping to distribute the booklet and retirement medallion to each of the retirees at a celebration in the spring. If circumstances prohibit from doing so, we will make arrangements to be sure that these items are distributed to each retiree. We now present the slideshow for you and hope you enjoy it.
We congratulate the following retirees. Jerry Allen, Manager of System Administration and Data Center in ITS from 2015 to 19, plus 14 years of related experience at Georgia State University. Jerry's plans for retirement include experiencing the adventure of visiting every national park in the United States and completing the Coweta County Extension Service Master Gardener course. Billy Reardon, HV Mechanic Intermediate in Campus Planning and Facilities, 2001 to 2020. His plans for retirement include continuing to recover from surgery he had shortly after retiring, getting around on a knee scooter and golf cart, but looking forward to fishing and more gardening in the future. CAROLYN Berry, Administrative Assistant and other roles in College of Education, 2000 to 2019. Her plans for retirement include traveling across the United States by train, visiting family, including spending time with grandchildren, reading, staying active in the community. Peggy Boston, Custodian Associate in Campus Planning and Facilities in the Custodial Services, 1992 to 2019. Her plans include looking after grandchildren and providing transportation for people who can't drive or have no means of transportation on their own. Judy Davis Butler, Professor in Secondary Education, College of Education, 1996 to 2020. Her plans for retirement include traveling around the world, including writing a blog, Judy's Sojourns, continuing to work on accreditation visits, and working with church and community. Wanda Walker Calhoun, Instructor in Early Childhood Education, the College of Ed, Director of Office of Field Experiences, also in the College of Ed, 2009 to 2019. Her plans for retirement include enjoying family, traveling, and gardening. John Congleton, Senior Lab Coordinator in Geosciences in the College of Science and Mathematics, from 1998 to 2019. His plans for retirement will include working with the environmental consulting firm he established and looking forward to traveling up and down the East Coast. Michael CRAFTON, Professor in English, College of Arts and Humanities, University of West Georgia Provost, University of West Georgia Interim President, 1982 to 2020. His plans for retirement include enjoying the art world, learning languages, remaining active professionally in teaching and other activities, and traveling. Tammy Cruz, Senior Customer Service Representative in Information Technology Services, from 1982 to 2020. Her plans for retirement will include looking forward to traveling, with beach trips a favorite, and also attending music concerts. Nancy DUBOSE-WATKINS, Senior Administrative Support in the Center for Diversity and Inclusion, 2009 to 2020. Her plans for retirement include looking forward to enjoying her first grandchild, who with the family is moving to Carrollton, and having the chance for more extensive traveling, especially to Italy. Dale Duffey, Administrative Assistant in Continuing Education, Officer Manager in the Alumni House, Gift Entry Accountant at the UWG Foundation, 1994 to 2020. Her plans for retirement include gardening, beach trips, keeping up with grandchildren, getting together with coworkers. Doyle Folds, Communications Officer in University Police, 1989 to 2020. His plans for retirement will include looking forward to a new grandchild coming in September and traveling when conditions permit. Chris GEIGER, Director of the Center for Student Involvement, 1986 to 2019. His plans include anticipating travel to New York as well as Wisconsin to visit family and enjoying gardening and reading. Karen GIBBS, Cashier in the Bursar's Office, the Work Information Center Specialist in Campus Planning and Facilities, 2005 to 2020. Her plans for retirement will include traveling with her husband to see America. Linda HENSON, Custodian Associate in Campus Planning and Facilities, 2007 to 2019. Her plans include enjoying life and taking care of patients at a nursing home where she works part-time. Kim Ingram, Cashier in the Bursar's Office, 2003 to 2019. Her plans for retirement include looking forward to traveling not only to Texas, but also returning for another Alaska trip and getting to Greece. Doris Kai, Program Coordinator in Center for Diversity and Inclusion, 2009 to 2019. Her plans for retirement include working in her church library for now and planning to go back to work once the pandemic is contained. Dan Lewis, Coordinator of Business and Finance Development, then Executive Director of the Center for Business Excellence in the Division of Business and Finance, 2004 to 2020. His plans for retirement will include continuing to exercise, play golf, travel to visit his children, participate in Goodwill community endeavors, and enjoying the beach. Laura Mayfield, Textbook Manager in University Bookstore, Records Coordinator and Departmental Assistant in Human Resources, 1992 to 2020. Her plans for retirement include spending more time with family and friends, spending time at her home in Laguna Beach, Florida, and enjoying her 2 corgis. Pat Murphy, Bursar in the Bursar's Office, 1991 to 2020. Her plans include enjoying grandchildren, sewing, reading, doing crafts, and grant writing. Karen O'Connor, Senior Administrative Assistant in the Dean's Office, the Richards College of Business, 2009 to 2020. Her plans for retirement include looking forward to moving and getting settled in her Florida home, traveling and searching for new hobbies such as pet sitting, gardening, and kayaking. FARAMARZ PARSA, Professor in Management Department in the Richards College of Business, 1986 to 2019. His plans for retirement include traveling in the future and staying active in the field of business. Mary Reed, Instructor in Literacy and Special Education and Director of UWG Pre-Kindergarten Program in the College of Education, 2016 to 2020. Her plans include working on a memoir about living in East Africa, traveling, maybe even back to East Africa. Johnnie Samples, lead teacher in UWG's pre-kindergarten program, 1999 to 2020. Her plans include enjoying family, spending time with grandchildren and great-grandchildren, and doing some traveling with her husband. Robert Sanders, professor in political science in the College of Social Sciences, 1992 to 2020. Plans for retirement: continue to work with Democratic Party and Humane Society, eventually moving to Florida, writing, co-author of a book on presidential impeachment called Politics of Impeachment, which is due out this summer. Jane Smith, office coordinator in Small Business Center in the Richards College of Business, 1999 to 2019. Her plans include gardening and reading, looking forward to travel adventures with friends. Phyllis Robinson Snipes, professor in the School, Library, Media, and Technology program in the Department of Educational Technology and Foundations within the College of Education, 1987 to 2019. Plans for retirement will include working with professional organizations, continuing to work on state-level issues, and enjoying family time. Teresa Stedman, Executive Assistant in Student Affairs and Enrollment Management, 2009 to 2019. Her plans include visiting national parks, bird watching, spending time with grandchildren, being active in the community, and doing whatever she wants to do. Lynn Weathers Wilkinson, Administrative Assistant in the Academic Advisement Center in the College of Education, 2009 to 2019. Her plans include having more opportunity and time to serve God, walking, traveling in the future, reading, and container gardening. Howard Williams, Appliance Programmer in Information Technology Services, 2007 to 2019. Plans for retirement include playing golf, writing music, traveling the world, and gardening. Howard Winters, Custodial Superintendent in Campus Planning and Facilities, Custodial Services, 1985 to 2019. His plans for retirement include working around the house, helping take care of parents, traveling, sleeping, and taking it easy. MARY-KATHRYN Zachary, Professor of Business Administration in the Management Department in Richards College of Business, 1987 to 2019. Her plans for retirement include cooking and entertaining, including use of cookbooks purchased at every conference during her career, international and domestic travel, including visiting with family and friends throughout the USA, pursuing family genealogy and history, developing more foreign language skills and becoming more technologically savvy, writing and publishing non-academic works, helping libraries with transcribing historical letters, working on health and fitness plans, and reading whatever she wants. Thank you for your attention, and we congratulate these retirees.
I hope you enjoyed the slideshow. Before we close, I would like to thank members of the Coordinating Council for their service and recognize those who have completed their terms this year. Their commitment and excellent work are greatly appreciated. Bruce Lyons served 5 years on the Council as Secretary and Member at Large. He officially retired in 2000 and was recognized as Vice President for Student Services and Dean of Students Emeritus. He taught part-time for 2 years after retirement and then returned in 2008 to initiate the Ombuds program and serve as University Ombuds on a volunteer basis for 2 years. Thank you, Bruce. Mitch Clifton has served 6 years on the Council as Vice President, President, and past President. He retired in 2009 as Assistant Professor of Computer Science. In addition, he has agreed to serve as the next President-elect of the University System of Georgia Retiree Council. Thank you, Mitch, and congratulations on your upcoming position. Tom Mackle has served as a Member at Large for 2 years. He retired as Chief of Police in 2017. Thank you, Tom. Karen Smith has served on the Council for 6 years as Treasurer, Scholarship Committee Member, and Member at Large. She retired as Associate Professor of Mathematics in 2014. Thank you, Karen. I also want to thank the following individuals from the Coordinating Council and Alumni Relations for their work in planning and producing the virtual reunion. Meg Cooper, our next president, and Francie Taylor have served on the Program Events Committee to gather retiree information and photos and prepare the slideshow. Thank you, Meg and Francie. Denise Perdue is Assistant Director of Alumni Relations and UWG Liaison to our organization. She works hard on behalf of UWG retirees, and we would be lost without her. Thank you, Denise. Allison Bretsch is Interim Executive Director of Alumni Relations and Annual Giving. We greatly appreciate Allison's leadership and support for our entire retiree organization. Stephen Broom is Director of Photography and Video. He helped with photos, and I understand he will be honored as a retiree next year. Thank you, Stephen. Julia Mothersole is photographer and videographer. She helped with taping and putting this presentation together. I wish to thank also President Kelly and Vice President Brunin for their ongoing support for our retirees. We appreciate their recognition of us as valued members of the UWG campus community. We have now come to the end of our virtual reunion, and I invite members of the UWG Association of Retired Faculty and Staff, including new retires, to join us for the live annual meeting via GoToMeeting at 12:45 p.m. today, August 22nd. An invitation and link to the meeting have been emailed to you, and are now posted on the screen. We will have an opportunity to greet each other at this meeting, where we will present and approve the slate of candidates for the Coordinating Council and then vote. Finally, congratulations to you, the new retirees. I wish you a wonderful day and look forward to seeing you at the annual meeting, which comes next. Welcome to the good life. Stay safe and be well.